feet hip distance, toes forward, lengthen out the legs, switch on that core, pubic bone to navel, navel to spine. Bring the shoulders back and down. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, tuck the chin and roll that body down. Nice and slow and controlled. When you get to the bottom, just gently sway from side to side. Hands one way, hips the other. And then slowly come back to center and uncurl. And again, nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, tuck and roll that body down. Again, when you get to the bottom, just gently sway from side to side. And then back to center and uncurl. We're going to come to the back of the mat and we're going to walk the hands forward into plank. So slowly tuck the chin, roll that body down. When you get to the bottom, a little bend in the knees, bring the hands to the floor and walk the hands forward into plank. Hands below shoulders, back of the neck nice and long. Draw the belly button in, and as you exhale, lift the bum, look through those legs, pushing the heels down. Bend your right knees, you push your left heel down. And then switch. And push both heels down. And then slowly walk the hands in towards the feet. And then uncurl. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, tuck and roll that body down. Little bend in the knees, bring the hands to the floor and walk the hands forward into plank. Hands below shoulders, back of the neck nice and long. Draw the belly button in, breathe. Inhale, as you exhale, lift the bum, look through those legs. Bend your right knees, you push your left heel down. And switch. And push both heels down. Slowly walk the hands in towards the feet. And then uncurl. Lovely. Take the hands to opposite hips. Reach up, round, and down. Opening the chest. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Nice deep breaths in and out. Last one. And then we can either go into a normal squat or we can come into a wide squat. So if you're doing a wide squat, take your feet as far apart as you can. Let the toes turn out. Chest up, stomach pulled in. Normal squat, feet will be shoulder distance apart. Little bend in the arms, relax the shoulders. Bend the knees into your squat. Lift your right heel up and then lower. Left heel, lower. Straighten the legs. Into squat. Lift the right heel, lower. Left heel, lower. Straighten the legs. Into squat. Lift, hold. Take the hands behind the head. So if we're in a normal squat, we're going to rotate. If we're in a wide squat, we're going to bend. Bring that right elbow down. Then back to center, lower the heel. Lift the left heel. Bend or rotate. Back to center, lower the heel, straighten the legs. Into squat, lift the heel. Bend. up, lower the heel, lift the heel, bend, up, lower the heel, straighten the legs. One more like this, into squat, lift the heel, bend, up, lower the heel, lift the heel, bend, up, lower the heel. Bring the arms out in front, relax the shoulders, little pulses up and down. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Now we're going to pulse again. We're going to lift one heel, little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep the heel up. Breathe. Squeeze the bum. Draw the belly button in. 3, 2, 1. Lower the heel. Straighten the legs. Back into squat. Lift the other heel. Hold. Little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Lower. Now we're going to pulse again. We can lift both heels up off the floor if we're feeling steady, but the first thing you need to do is bring your feet closer together. Then lift your heels. Hold. Little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And straighten those legs. Well done. Give them a little shake. We're going to still come up on the toes, so we can either have feet hip distance or a little bit further apart, still toes turning out. Lift up onto the toes and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and hold. You can stay like that, or if we want to, bend in the knees, keeping the heels up off the floor. Straighten the legs and lower. Lift. Hold or bend. Straighten and lower. Lift. Hold or bend. Straighten and lower. Squeezing the legs, squeezing the bum. Lift. That's it. Breathe. Chest up, stomach pulled in. Straighten the legs and lower. Last one, we're going to hold. So first of all, come up and hold. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can stay or we can bend and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Tiny little pulses with the heels. You're pulsing down with your heels. Pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs. Keep your heels up. Tiny little pulses. Pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Well done. Give the legs a good shake. Let's stretch them out. Reach round, grab hold of the right foot with the right hand. Knees together, stand up nice and straight. Take that knee back, push the hip forward. You can stay like that, or we can take the foot across to the opposite hand. Let the knee turn out. Keep pushing that hip forward and breathe. And then release. Same on the other side. Reach around, grab hold, knees together, stand up straight. Take the knee back, push the hip forward. If you want to, take the foot across to the opposite hand. Let the knee open, keep pushing the hip forward, feeling that stretch just on the outside of that leg. And then release. Let's stretch the calves. So right foot forward, left foot back, keeping your left heel on the floor, bending your right knee. And then switch, left foot forward, right foot back, bending that left knee, keeping that right heel on the floor. Then release. You're going to have right foot forward. You're going to put a bend in your left knee. You're going to sit into it. Bringing the toes on that right foot towards the head, feeling that stretch up the back of the leg. And then release. Same on the other side, left foot forward. Bend that right knee. Bring the toes on the left foot towards the head. Feeling that stretch up the back of the legs. And then release. Feet back to hip distance. You're going to tuck the chin. You're going to roll the body down. When you get to the bottom, a little bend in the knees. Right hand to the outside of the left foot. Left hand up towards the ceiling. Turn to face it. And straighten that left leg. Slowly come back to center. Left hand, right foot. Right hand up towards the ceiling. Turn to face it. Straighten that right leg. Back to center. Straighten the legs. And slowly uncurl. Well done.